Hello guys, NautoAce here, and this one I'm gonna give my thoughts on the Nintendo Direct that was shown on March the 3rd, 2016. Alright, note that today is April the 12th or 13th, depends when I upload this. So a lot of this stuff already happened. Some of the game that I'm gonna mention I already bought. I can give my quick impression on it. So basically I want to give my thoughts on the Nintendo Direct, the post Lady Wada. But again, it's still good. It was informative. And I kind of did a video before, basically like the downside, which is the new Fire Emblem game for the Wii U, Fire Emblem Cross Shin Megami Tensei. Not gonna have a dub, and that only in the new 3DS you can get Super Nintendo Virtual Console because they said it only works that one because of the other feature. I call it BS, but I'll probably explain that more later on in this video. So I have a list here, basically just giving my thoughts about it and quick thoughts like what they mentioned. Okay, the first thing is bring this out of the elephant in the room: Mitomo and my Nintendo. Yes, I think I said it before that Bill Trent basically did say that at the time with the Nintendo Direct, which is March 3rd, they had no information. But of course, March 31st finally came out, and there is also V-Blog that I'm going to give my thoughts about Mitomo and my Nintendo, so stay tuned for that one. So, yeah, I didn't mention much, no surprise there. Alright, moving on. Star Fox Zero, Miyamoto basically explained more about the game. And it's a retold story of Star Fox 64. I guess it's one of the best ones because I play Star Fox 64. Yeah, it is one of the best ones. Sadly, they should bring Star Fox, the original for the SNES, but unfortunately, they said there was some legal issue they can't bring it out due to the FX chip. They don't have the right for it, so kind of suck, but it would be nice that is Stunt Race FX. Just saying. I mean, I did a showcase on Star Fox, but wink, wink. So more information. Can't wait for that one. And then they finally revealed that not only you get Star Fox Zero, you also get another game called Star Fox Guard. So if you remember 2 years ago in E3, Miyamoto was doing some other minor project that uses they're trying to push the Wii gamepad. So one was Project Guard, so now it's finally called Star Fox Guard, and there it is. I mean, the other one was Project Robot, and then the rumor was that those two were supposed to be related to Star Fox Zero. So one of them is Star Fox Guard. There you go. So if you buy them retail, both of them $60 total. So $50 for Star Fox Zero and $10 for Star Fox Guard. So buy them separately, digitally. I think it's $15, and Star Fox Zero is $50. So I mean, you can learn more about it in the web. There's a website now, so can't wait for that one. All right, so the next one, Metroid Prime Federation Force. Yeah, it's supposed to take place in the Prime storyline. I'm not really a fan of the Prime game in general. I mean, even the one in the GameCube or when they brought in the Wii U or Wii, excuse me. So I got really nothing to say about it. I mean, maybe I'll give it a chance if this game goes cheap at the long run. But as for like, oh, this is not a Metroid Prime game, for the people that say, oh, this is not a Metroid Prime because it's so cheap, it's so cutie. Hey, it's their opinions, so whatever. For me personally, it's just that I'm not really a fan of. I'm not a fan. Excuse me, man. I'm tongue twister for a while. I'm not a fan of the Metroid Prime series in general, so that's a different story there. I did play Metroid Prime, couldn't really finish it. I barely played Metroid Prime 3 for the Wii. I never bought the second one. And then there was Metroid Prime Trilogy, the new control on the Wii. Game was interesting because they were selling for $50. And then at one point they were selling from between 20 to 30, and then out of nowhere they just discontinued the game. I don't know what's up with that. Well, I mean, you can get it digitally on the Wii U, just saying. But anyway, yeah, Metroid Prime Federation Force. So let's see what happens in the long run. They say it should be this year. I don't know when, but this year. So for that, Bravely Second and Layer, basically Bravely Fault, the sequel. I'm still working on that one. The game's kind of hard for my taste. I might get this one in the long run, and of course there's a special demo that you can try it out and finish the demo. You get bonuses. So yeah, for if you like the first one, you probably want to get this one. So yeah. So the next one is Hyrule Warrior Legends for the 3DS. Yeah, so I did buy the game because you know me, I love Dynasty Warrior series or games that made by Omega Force, which is Dynasty Warrior, Samurai Warrior, Dragon Quest, Heroes. So so why did I buy this one? Well, for two reasons. Now I can play it on the 3DS. So if I can't play on the Wii, I can play it on the 3DS. Adds more feature. Plus, it gives you a code to able to play those characters on the Wii U. But a lot of the features on the 3DS is not going to be in the Wii U, just the character. So just a little disclaimer there. Excuse me. But if you're a fan of Hyrule Warrior and you want to play it on the go, there you go. So, and I played it on the original 3DS, not the new 3DS. Kind of bit slow, but it's still playable. So I'm just saying that. And the reason it was also in the Nintendo Direct was they did mention that one thing is, then I think they announced their season pass. So there is another new season pass. It's a bit cheaper. If you only buy it for the 3DS, it's $15. But if you want to buy it both for the 3DS and Wii U, it's $20. Plus, in the future, they'll offer free DLC, which is another character from Wind Waker called Midi. So, I mean, there's already been a trailer for her on YouTube. Can't wait for that one. But that's a okay game if you like Dynasty Warrior type. Okay. And then they also talked about Splatoon and Super Mario Maker's update. For Splatoon, from what I heard, is that Splatoon's gonna have the updates. Basically, I think one new stage plus finally able to customize combination on your gun. Because remember, each weapon has its own special. So why not customize it to do your greatest preference? There you go. And for Super Mario Maker, from what I heard, is they're adding more new content. Of course, new characters for the Mystery Mushroom. I think one of the new updates also, they had those spike things from Super Mario World. So there you go. So they're adding more stuff for free. Again, I'm going to stick with this for both games. They're not worth $60, but the free update kind of make it up for it. Sort of a cop-out, but it does kind of make for it. So, teaser, there will be a vlog on these games. Like the price, my thoughts overall about it, as of now, as it's current. So another one they basically showed was Mario Sonic Rio 2016, the Olympic Games. I'm not really a fan of the Olympic Games with Mario Sonic. I bought the first one for the Wii. It's a party game with Olympic theme. That's all it is. Not really a fan of it, so not really care. So I'm moving on. Hey, they got more characters. They got Stick from Boom, Sonic Boom. So there you go. Tokyo Mirage Session Sharp FE. They talk about it. Good JRPG game. It's not really what you think. Unfortunately, no dub. So hashtag no dub, no buy for some. Just saying. Alright, the next one they showed was Lost Reavers, a free-to-play game from Bandai Namco. So they said they announced that it's going to come out the end of the month, the beta, or maybe the real game, not really sure. And there's supposed to be like a beta coming out like a week before that. I can't really remember because it was so long ago. So we'll see what happens. And next, a game that I didn't get but already been released. I did play the game on the Best Buy Pokken Tournament. Yeah, it doesn't really play as Tekken. It plays actually what it is, Pokken. So it's a demo, so people can try it out. First shipment, of course, has the Shadow Mewtwo card, but like I said, I'm going to wait in the long run. If there's a sale, I might get it. So, yeah, but it is an interesting game. A lot of people like it. Maximilian liked it. A lot of the FGC are interested about it. So, because again, it's a crossover playing Pokemon and Tekken. Let's just say that. Alright, so the next one is they talked more about the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. I think the game already came out. Yeah. I think they came out like the 4th of March. They just basically reminding people that you get a Wolf Link amiibo, and then you can use that to keep your record from the Shadow of Caves, and then you can integrate it with the new Zelda Wii U. So then the next one is Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge. So, I mean, it was announced before. It's basically the very first game, and it's free to start, and I'll explain that why. It's the very first game that you are going to require to need an Amiibo. Well, there's also Amiibo Tap, but that was basically playing Virtual Console demos, which is okay. But so this one's basically based on Mario versus Donkey Kong when you're playing those little robots thing. So, shocker, I got an early access because I bought some Amiibo. And it does work in any Amiibo, so I bought some like Animal Crossing Amiibo for $5. Yeah, Animal Crossing Amiibo, of course. So $5, I get a code. So download it, try it. It is a fun game. It's a sort of puzzle game, and it depends which Amiibo you have. They do certain tricks in the puzzle just actually change. And if you don't have the like a Mario Amiibo, say you only have like Mega Man or Ryu, there is spoiler a toy robot called Mini Spec, and it's like a block with a propeller. Kind of reminds me of Bomberman, but he's square, whatever. So it's a good, quick game, if you want something quick, and if you want to play like a Mario and Donkey Kong style, this is it. It plays the one Mario Donkey Kong when you're using the gamepad. The other one I can't remember the first cross by ever. So yeah, I mean, if you want to play it before April the 27th, go get an Amiibo. They'll give you a code. There you go. Alright, so moving from there is Ashes Strike Gunvolt 2, the sequel. So surprisingly, I bought the first one because they had a sale for $10. That was also an announcement. Bought it, played it for a while. Yeah, it's a Mega Man game. Not that bad. Maybe I'll give my thoughts about it in the long run. Alright, so from there, they also mentioned Fire Emblem Fate Revelation, which is the third path for Fire Emblem Fate, which is what happens if you don't choose side and you see the true story. For $20, it's only a download. There is no keys for this one. So, like I said, there's a download, the third one. So if you want to see that storyline, the true story, I guess, supposedly, there you go. I'm still working on Birthright, so it'll be a while. So moving from there, they announced Super Nintendo Virtual Console on the new 3DS. And like I said, it's BS because if you remember the Ambassador program, it had GBA on the original 3DS. Yeah. Or better yet, apparently, spoiler here because my Nintendo already came out, Wario Touch on the 3DS. They never said new 3DS. That you can also buy it for the old 3DS. So, what does this mean? I think it's BS. But whatever, I think they just want you to buy. They want you to buy new 3DSs. So we'll see what happens. I mean, people are buying it. So, okay, moving on. Dragon Quest 7 finally coming out in America this June. I played the one for the PlayStation. I'm almost to the end. Game is really hard. You gotta grind a lot. Just letting you know. All right, moving from there. Monster Hunter Generation. Not really a fan. Moving on. So the last game that they mentioned that wasn't never announced, they announced it for the first time, is Kirby Planet Robobot. It's another Kirby game, but this time he gets to ride a giant robot. Kind of like Mega Man X when you ride those mecha armor. There you go. And again, it's another Kirby with a giant robot, but this time also there's going to be Amiibo feature. And announced this June is the Kirby lineup. Kirby, King Dedede, Meta Knight, and Waddle Dee. So, of course, the exclusive wonder there is Waddle Dee. You're probably going to get Waddle Dee if you're a Kirby fan. And, well, for the Kirby themselves, well, I guess, yeah. If you need a Kirby character to play Smash Brothers or Kirby Canvas Rainbow Canvas Curse, yeah, you probably want to get this if you don't still have King DDD, Kirby, or Meta Knight for Smash. Because I can tell you, I don't even have a Meta Knight still for Smash. They barely made production, and there weren't even a lot, even with the first shipment. Like, ugh. So hopefully there'll be a restock of that one, but it's a different story. But here's an alternative. If you need like the King DD, Meta Knight, and Kirby for Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U and 3DS. So there you go. And of course, beside that, there's also Animal Crossing series, Animal Crossing card Wave 4, which is basically more Animal Crossing for your home decor and Amiibo Festival. Just saying. Yeah, I probably I finally also integrated the Amiibo cards to Amiibo Festival for Animal Crossing. I'll give my thoughts about it in the long run, that one. So there you go, if you care about that. And of course, more Animal Crossing Amiibo. So you get Isabel, the one that came with the game. Or, of course, if you don't want to get the game, you just want the Amiibo. They're coming out finally, because they already got Digsby. It's already out. But they're also going to have Summerwear Isabel. It's when you play the Animal Crossing New Leaf during the summertime. That's why it's Summerwear. They still didn't announce what other characters going to come out. So far, at June 6th, Wave 5 Animal Crossing is the 2 version of Isabel and the Kirby Amiibo. Actually, Kirby Amiibo series. So, yeah, well, it'll be interesting. So, there you have it. My thoughts on the Nintendo Direct, the one that showed at March 3rd, 2016. Thanks for listening.